New Mexico has always grown strong leaders, from the biggest cities to the smallest villages and towns.
Dawson, it's had a big role in my life, even though I was like 4 years old when we left it. But the subsequent life and the validation of community, I think somehow that it's become like a metaphor for everything that I care about and try to create or recreate as much as I can in my own life.
Because of his commitment to helping the community and his faith, Chene decided in the late 60s to attend seminary and become a priest for the Dominican order.
I always had a disposition towards service, maybe not fully understanding what that meant, but service in terms of community or helping build community. And the Catholic Church was at the forefront of social change, everything from the farm workers movement to being defined, the church being defined as, in terms of the social gospel, as helping to liberate people from oppression and poverty. And that was the basic Christian gospel message.
It was during this time that Chene would meet his wife, Connie Chene, in Cuernavaca, Mexico. Connie was a nun studying Spanish, and Chene was studying theology at the Illich Institute. A few years later, they would leave the religious order to be together. They've been married for 42 years, have 2 children, and 1 grandchild. Roberto Chene is a nationally known facilitator in intercultural communication and conflict resolution. Chene currently focuses his work on helping to address structural oppression.
I like to consult and partner with organizations in New Mexico and throughout the country that really want to understand how to create non-oppressive institutions. If we're going to be a leader to build community in the kind of world where we have institutionalized oppression, then a leader needs to understand those oppressions. Well, then how do they play out and how do they affect us? How do they affect everyone? How do they affect each one of us, including myself? Because I think a leader needs to understand how he or she is also oppressed. I turned 70 in November. There's a certain urgency and a focus. Okay, but what really matters to me? How do I want to spend my time? If I'm not happy, what do I need to do to be happy? And then how do I keep focused on family? I'm going to be a grandparent. That feels like almost like a new start kind of feeling. Relationships, like life, they keep requiring new choices. Renewal of choice to me is always part of what it's all about. So I think as you get older, as I've gotten older, you have to make new choices about what your attitude is going to be, because the choice from the last era of your life doesn't work anymore. So to me, that's what it's about, is choosing the point of view I want to have at this time in my life.